This weekend on City News, we first told you about a pilot project set to be rolled out here at Swansea Memorial Library and Todd Morden Public Library in the East End. The project will involve extended hours at the library. The only catch is there'll be no security and no librarians in during those extended hours. And we now know it's going to be rolled out in the fall of 2017.
We firmly believe that library service is more than a building.
The pilot would last a year. Toronto Library communication staff tell City News the expanded after-hours staffless service will allow users to sign out and return books. They'll have access to computers and Wi-Fi. The president of the union representing library workers says it's what won't be available, which is of concern.
So any kind of information services at all obviously would not be delivered. Programming is not going to be available at all.
Currently, both Swansea and Todd Morden have the lowest number of open hours out of the 100 branches across the city, a change some members in the community would be happy to see.
Extended hours would be great, because especially when you work and you don't have the time, during the day. But it's great. It's a great idea for moms who work, for parents.
Staffless extended hours at libraries was first rolled out in Denmark and parts of the UK. This video shows the after-hours security system used at a library in England. City News has acquired this request for proposal sent out by the city. It outlines a solution incorporating an integrated and fully automated system. It also states users will be able to gain access to a branch using a valid library card and connect to the library's security monitoring system.
What would be in place would be security cameras and other security devices to ensure the safety of the library patrons when no staff are present.
So while I appreciate that the library is interested in making the library more accessible, we need to make sure that it's safe.
Councillor Mary Fragidakis sits on the library board. Todd Morden Public Library is in her ward, and like Swansea, they're both inside community centres. She says the libraries lease the space and they still need approval from Parks and Rec to stay open until each centre closes at 10 p.m.
They've not actually been consulted about what this would look like, because we don't actually have a security guard at the East York Community Centre. So if something was to happen in the library room, who would provide that security? It would not be recreation staff. That's actually not really their role.
Just how much it's going to cost for the technology needed to make these libraries staffless is still unclear. One thing that we do know, according to library staff, is no jobs are going to be cut as a result of this expanded service.